Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to have a tutorial on how to make an FPS controller for a character. So let's begin. Let's start with starting Unity. You can get the Unity hub via Unity's website with a beta, whatever. So let's create a new project. Let's take the newest version. Doesn't actually matter that much because we're gonna use normal functions. Let's call it FPS, maybe FPS controller. Okay, let's take my organization and let's press create. Okay, we're inside the project now, so let's create a plane where a character can walk on. So 3D objects, plane. There we go. It's a bit brighter now, so let's make it darker. Let's go into right click, create, and material. Let's call this material ground. And let's choose a darker color. Okay, let's drag it onto the plane. And now follow. Okay, now let's create our character. So we're gonna use a capsule because it's a good base. Or actually, let's go. Okay, never mind. Let's go in here. Press right click and reset on transform module. In height, change that to 0.5 or actually 0. I think it's 1. Okay, that's better. Okay, there we go. And in here, let's rename it to player. We can also tag it as a player. That is good to do for later. Okay, let's create 2 new scripts. So press add component and type FPS, or actually we can, no, let's call it player look. So this will be the rotation of the character. There we go. Create and add. There we go. We got the script. Now we gotta make another script, and this is gonna be player move for the movement of the character. There we go. Create and add. Now we got 2 new scripts. So let's begin with adding the camera now to the character, so it follows the player, and let's 0 reset. Just right click reset, then move it up to 0.5 around there, and that's pretty good. Now copy my settings. Okay, let's see. Player move or player look actually should be in main camera, so just drag it to the main camera. Okay, there we go. Now we got the player look in the camera and the player move in the character. Okay, so we got player move here and player look there. So let's begin with player. Yeah, let's take player look. This is the camera. So double click it and it will start up. Okay. What we have to do now is go in here or press the character, then main camera, double click player look, and it will open up. Let's remove these. Okay, and let's create 2 new variables. So a transform. So let's create a transform. This is going to be called player body, and it will be public. Let's create another one. This is going to be public float. So create that one and then call it mouse sensitivity. Okay, there we go. Okay, now let's create a new function called awake. This is a Unity built-in function. So let's create that one. Oh, there we go. Inside this, we're gonna make cursor.lockState equal to cursor lock mode dot locked. This will lock the cursor and hide it from the screen, so it's not shown when you move around. Okay, that's a good step. Let's delete start and update. Update is called every frame. So if you know what frames per second is, so every frame is calling the function update, so you can put code that runs every frame. Okay, hope you understand. let's create a new function, void, and let's call it rotate camera. As this is the play loop, we will have to rotate the camera. Okay. Let's create a new float called mouse x, and let's direct it to input.get access mouse x. This is a built-in input from Unity. So let's go into Unity, and then it's project settings and input, and we press down access, and then there is mouse x and mouse I. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're just default, so it will be left and right with the mouse and up and down. Yeah, that's good. Okay, now let's create a float, call it mouse I, input.get access mouse I, and these are both built in, so they're already ready to go. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Let's create 2 new floats again. Rotation amount x. This is how much it will rotate, and mouse sensitivity. So now we take mouse x times mouse sensitivity, and mouse sensitivity is how fast the mouse can move around and move around the scene, the game. I mean, okay. So we time that each other. Okay. Float rot amount I is mouse I times mouse. So we take both of them, times them with mouse sensitivity, and now they're at this like the speed we want. Okay, so x-axis clamp. So we don't want the character to move 360 degrees up and down, so you can go a whole circle around with the camera. So let's clamp that, and we'll do that with rot amount I. There we go. So we take x-axis clamp. Wait. Oh yeah, we forgot to add an x-axis clamp up here. 0.0f. Okay. Actually, we can just default it to nothing right now, but let's do that. Okay. Let's create 2 new vector free. So vector free contains x, y, and z. So x, I don't actually remember fully, but it's, if we go into the character, we can adjust x sideways like that. So like that, we'll move it. I is up and down, and Z is forward and back in the scene. Okay, and we want to move the camera, or not fully move the camera. Actually, we want to get a target rotation and for the camera and so things like that. So you can take. Let's do this. Target rotation cam is equal to transform. This is the transform component of this one of the camera, and the camera is here. So yeah, dot rotation dot Euler angle. Euler angle. Oh my god, I can't say that. Okay, doesn't matter. Well, this is the rotation of the camera. Okay, let's get a vector 3 again, and this will be a target. Get rot. This will be body instead. So we want to move the whole characters and not only the camera when we rotate. Okay, and this will be player body. Player body. Sorry for the birds. Rotation dot Euler angles. There we go. Let's make a target. Rotation cam dot x, because it contains an x, I, and a z, minus equal to rotation amount I. I fully understand if you can't follow along fully with this and understand everything, but I'll try to explain as good as I can. Because, yeah. Let's make a target rotation cam.z equal to 0, because we don't want to rotate it at z. Z is this. We don't want to move the camera like that. Or actually it's rotation, so we don't want to move the camera like this. We would like to move it like that, and up and down. But we do not want to move it sideways. So let's just put it to 0 each time. Here, we do that. Okay, now target rotation body dot I plus equals to rot amount x. There we go. Plus equal is the same as target. We can actually do it the same way, like this. I plus, or actually equal target body dot I plus rot amount x. That's the same thing as plus equal, just shorter. Okay. Let's make the clamp. So x-axis clamp is greater than 90. If it is greater than 90, so if oh shit. Let's see, x-axis. Oh my god, I can't. There we go. X-axis clamp. So x, if it's greater than 90 down and 90 up, then we won't stop it because we don't want it to go around in a circle like this. So let's stop it then. And we will do that here. So x-axis clamp is equal to 90. If it's greater than 90, then we want to stay at 90. Target rot camera, I think, yeah. Dot x is equal to 90. So we want to yeah, exactly. So we want to stop everything. We want to stop the movement if it's greater than 90. Look, actually, not a movement. Okay, so let's do else if x-axis clamp is smaller than minus 90. Then we want to set x-axis clamp equal to minus 90. Minus 90 is just 90 inverted. So target rot camera is equal to 270 degrees. Oh, dot x, I mean. There we go. Okay. I will also leave all this code down the description on a haste bin, so you can copy it if you don't want to code it yourself. I would recommend coding it yourself as you'll learn more from it, but you do as you wish. Okay, Quaternion. Quaternions are the rotation system of Unity. So the rotation is a quaternion. I can't explain fully how they work, but I do know how to make it. So let's just Euler target. Here we want to put the target rot camera. So we move the camera to the rotation. And player body. Player body is so this one is the player body. Let's go in here again. Player body dot rotation, because we only want to make the rotation in the script. We will also equal that to quaternion dot Euler and target rotation body this time. There we go. So now we should be able to look around. No, we actually shouldn't. We actually have to call this rotation camera every second. So let's go into Unity. And now let's wait until it compiles. There we go, now it's compiled. Let's go into the main camera and put the sensitivity to 3.5. Let's begin with that. Now, player body. Let's drag in the player to player body. That's in there. Now, let's press play. And we can move, not move around, we can look around. So we can't look more than 90, or minus 90. And no more than 90. Down. Okay, that's perfect. Actually the mouse sensitivity is just a bit too much. So let's lower it to 6. There we go. That's pretty good. Let's make the player move now. So inside player, double click player move, and we'll open it up. Let's remove the system using, and let's remove this. We will need them, but I will remove them for now. Okay. Let's make some private floats, because we don't want to see this in the editor. There's no point with that. So private will hide it from the editor, and public will show it in the editor. We can show private ones in the editor by serialized field, but I don't want to do that, so let's hide it. And let's like second variable is going to be a vector3, private vector3 jump, because we want to jump, and then public float jump force. This will be the force of the jump. So we're gonna add a force that will make us jump. So this is how much force we want to add in this one. And this one will be public, so you can edit in the editor. Let's make a public bool. Is grounded. Okay, this will check if we're standing on a ground or on a surface. Okay. Now, let's make a rigged body and call it RB. And let's also make an... actually, no. Let's only keep that. Okay. Void. So we want to make the start function. There we go. Void start. There we go. And let's... rigged body is going to equal to get component rigged body. That's a function. So get component will get the component... the rigged body. Oh, we actually don't have a rigged body on the character. So let's add a new component called rigged body. Let's add that. Okay, this is the rigged body. So if you play now, it should fall. Or it's able to fall. So if we move it maybe. Or maybe if we rotate it. Yeah, exactly. So now it can fall and move it up and down. Okay, but we don't want it to fall, so let's add some constraints, X, Y, and Z. So now it shouldn't fall. Scene, let's see if it's... Well, it can fall, but it shouldn't be able to... Wait, rotate. Or it shouldn't be able... exactly, it's not falling when I rotate it now. So that's perfect. So we have a rigged body, and we froze the rotation on X, Y, and Z. So these ones are always gonna be frozen until we edit them in the script. Okay, RB. Let's add a jump, and that's gonna be a new vector3, and let's call it 0.00f. So that's gonna be... Actually, I think there is vector3.up times 2.2f. Yeah, that should work. And if it doesn't, then I will just change it. So this is a shorter way of typing new vector3 0.0, or actually we can type 0 to 0. It's just a shorter way of typing that. So there we go. Now let's make a cursor dot lock. Wait, no, we have already done that. We shouldn't need that. Okay, we're done in the start now. So let's go into on collision, enter. Wait. Yeah. No, let's wait with this one, and let's make an update. Void update. So this will be called every frame, as I have said before, and this is called every time the script is created and added to the component when playing. Okay, when the script starts, it will be called. Okay, there's also awake, and this is called I think it's right before it's created or something. I don't know. I think it's something like that. It's before start at least. Let's add jump force, and it's gonna... Oh wait, no, jump force is whatever. That's perfect. Speed. Actually, let's make the speed public, because we want to edit that in the editor. Let's actually move it down to jump force below that. There we go. So inside the update, we will add a float, which will be translation, let's call that, equal to input dot get axis vertical times speed. So this is vertical. It's also built into the Unity. So vertical and horizontal. So left and right and A and D, and horizontal is this way. And vertical is up and down. And vertical should be, I think it's, no wait. Whatever. Whatever. Okay. Here we have translation. Let's add float strafe. I think it's spelled like that. Strafe. Whatever. Input dot get axis, and we want horizontal times speed. And remember, all the scripts will be down in the description, so if something is wrong, just copy it from there. I may also upload the project to GitHub, so you can download the whole project. Okay, translation is times equal to time dot delta time. Time dot delta time is the time it took to update for the frame to be called for between the frames, the time between the frames. Yeah, so let's say that. And times equal is the same as equal translation. Wait, it's the same as doing this. Is equal times time dot delta time. It's just a shorter way of typing it also. So let's do that. Now let's do strafe times equal to time dot delta time, and transform dot translate. Translate will move the character. So translate strafe 0 and translation. So translation. Oh my god, I'm so bad at spelling today. So translate takes in an X, I, and a Z, and we don't want to move the I. We just want to move the X and Z. So X, I, Z. Okay, there we go. So if input dot get key down. Actually, we can take. I think it's. Can we do key code here? Actually, no. Let's take escape. Wait. Oh yeah, let's do this. This will make it possible to leave, so we get the so the camera gets to normal. So this get key down is true if escape is pressed. So cursor dot lock state is equal to cursor lock mode dot known. So we can move the mouse again. Let's move this and locked. Okay, now this will lock the mouse so it's not visible, and this will show the mouse. So when we press escape, it will show the mouse. We can try that. So we press play, and now the mouse is hidden. We press escape and it's not hidden. Okay, perfect. Now let's create if input dot get key down, key code dot space, and is grounded. So we only want to jump if we're on the ground. So is grounded is the variable that we will set if we're grounded. So on jump we want to set the is grounded false because we're jumping. So false. Okay. RB rigid body. Now let's set to RB, and that's rigid body 3D dot add force. So we will add on force, and this will take in jump times jump force and force mode dot impulse. Yeah. Okay, that should work. actually, no, we need to add an on collision enter function. This is called when the character hits the ground. So when it hits the ground, we will set is grounded to fall. True. There we go. Now this should be all the code. So let's try it. Let's check in play. So let's add a jump force of, let's try with 400. Speed, let's try with 11. And is grounded is true for default. Actually, let's not press that. Let's move it up a bit. There we go. Okay. Now we're able to walk around. We're a bit fast right now. So let's press and let's lower the speed to 5. Okay. This is good, I think. Yeah, that's perfect. And oh, yeah, the jump force is just a bit too much. So let's lower it to maybe 11. As you can see, I do love 11. I don't know why. Okay, that's a bit too much also. Let's take 4. And it should work perfectly. Oh, well, if you like gravity, then it's perfect, but like the moon. Let's take it down to 2, maybe? Yeah, let's try 2. Yeah, that's perfect. So we can move around and we can look around. Good job. You just finished your first tutorial on my channel, at least. Probably, I don't know. Whatever. Welcome. So please subscribe and like, and dislike if you didn't like it. Whatever. It's okay with me. So the script will be in the description on 2 links. So the play move and the play look. So see you in the next video.